Sweets. What is the first word that comes to your mind? Satisfaction? Addiction? Irresistible? 5 minutes of heaven? These days we can easily get an access to sweets. Let's just think for a second. No matter where we go, we come across sweets unintentionally. At the airports, petrol stations, schools, and even in hospitals. They put chocolate machines everywhere, and it feels like it basically pulls you to them to buy one. How often do you buy sweets from this machine?
Once per week.
What's your favorite one?
I think Snickers is my favorite one.
Do you do an exercise a week?
Yes, I'm trying to do 20 push-ups per day.
Okay. Do you know the side effects of consuming sugar?
Obviously, it makes you fat, and also skin is getting worse. So, yeah,
Right.
that's it.
What's your favorite sweet?
I need chocolate, like Nutella.
Be honest. You can't walk by the sweets aisle without putting one item from it to your basket. I'm not saying we should not eat at all, because that would make me a hypocrite. I love sweets, but we should know the limit, and that is what will make a huge difference. Think of your skin, hair condition, teeth, or what it does inside. Did you know? An average human consumes about 22 teaspoons of sugar a day, which means we digest about 77 pounds of sugar a year. There are local shops no matter where you live. You step inside and you can see at least one aisle of sweets and fizzy drinks. And the shelves are packed with 50 or more different choices. We are so spoiled to have that many options to choose. Unluckily, none of them are good for us. Eating too much sugar causes havoc on the liver, leading to a disease called non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Sadly, in schools, the foods you can buy are not the healthiest either. We also have a little Costa shop where the items are filled with sugar. Fizzy drinks, cakes, cookies, chocolate bars and croissants. Why is the water so hidden, by the way? Like it's acknowledged that customers will instantly go for something sugary. Let's hear some people's thoughts on sweets. Trolling?
Sugar is the best.
Only a couple times I usually eat it, but sometimes I just get it as a little treat.
I think once or twice.
How many sweets do I eat a week? Probably say about 3 to 4 sweets I'd eat a week.
Oh yes, I do. I walk a lot, and I also when I usually have a lot of time, I usually sometimes run, but mostly when I usually walk somewhere just to take my mind off things, relax myself and just because it's much simpler than sometimes get in the transport or in a car.
Yes, I'm going to gym twice, 3 times a week. Depends on the time.
I too go for a run twice a week, help out with kids football, and also do swimming as well on Thursday.
The side effect of consuming sugar, it creates quite an addiction, leads to a little bit of obesity, and sometimes it can be quite bad for other parts of the body, even the teeth. But some people just need to take a little break off it for a while, just not to go too far with it.
I think if you're eating too much of them, it's I don't know.
The side effects of consuming too much sugar would be diabetes, type 2 as well, stroke, obesity.
My favourite are these extra strong mints. They're my favourites. I love the taste of them.
Kinder Bueno.
Favourite sweet is Galaxy. Occasionally I might sort of impulse buy.
Now let's hear from one of the media teachers who is addicted to sweets. How often do you eat sweets a day?
At least twice a day, depends on the time of the month. I eat more chocolate at certain times of the month than others, and sometimes I can do without it, but I do like it a lot.
Okay, thank you. Do you do any exercise a week?
Lots of walking. I like walking. I walk my dog, I like walking. I do lots of walking.
What do you know about its side effects?
I know that the more sugar you have, the more you want. I know it's very addictive, and I know that it's not good for you because you can end up with diabetes.
What's your favorite sweet?
I like chocolate. Does that count?
Yes, which type?
I like dark chocolate, but I also like any other chocolate. I just love chocolate.
Let's look around in Tesco, one of the most liked stores worldwide. We walk inside and the first shelves we can see are filled with sweets. And what's the catch? Offers! The one we cannot resist. Save that much and you have more sugar in you. Donuts. So deadly good. Contains about 300 calories. They are high in trans fat and sugar. High trans fat foods have been linked to heart diseases. Do you still fancy eating them just because they are irresistibly decorated? We come across many deals and offers again, and again. According to sugarscience.org, at least 74% of processed foods contain sugar hinted under more than 60 different names. One of my favorite traps is the cereals. So many flavors we can have these days. But why do we believe that they are made from real fruits and have real vitamins? You read it and you believe it. Let's hear from Rod, the gym teacher.
Well, consuming too much sugar, the side effects is obesity, weight gain, strokes, high blood pressure. You know what I mean? There's so many different things you can get from it. You get the sugar comes in and your blood pressure will raise. So you know what I mean? It's not good for you. You know, it's like it's pumping around your body really fast. You know what I mean? So and your body can't dissolve it quick enough because it's not natural. Sugary food, well, you know, you can have a bit of sugar every day, but you just got to be careful. You just shouldn't be overeating, you know what I mean? And you got to watch what you're drinking. You know what I mean? Cans of Coke and lemonade and all that are full. I think there are about 8-9 spoonfuls of sugar in it, so which most people don't realise. Sugary syrup, Coca-Cola, all them sort of fizzy drinks. You know what I mean? They're absolutely terrible. You know what I mean? A lot of the sugary cereals. You know what I mean? And then you've got to watch some of the. You know, see, the thing is, you've got some of the things like Dolmayo sauce and all. You don't realise there's a lot of sugar in them. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And Ribena, I never knew there was loads in Ribena. I thought Ribena was healthy. You know what I mean?
Ketchup.
And ketchup as well. You know, when I said there's a lot of it's hidden sugars which we don't realise. You know.
I was lucky to meet one of the managers of Tesco.
So in our top 50 sales in the shop, we probably have 3 main sweets in that category. So currently, I think it's Snickers bars 4-pack, and it's 2 types of Ferrero Rocher box chocolates, and that's over the last 5 weeks. I think the trend in supermarkets is really about what is on offer. So the sales will go up if there's a half price on a certain brand. As I say, the branded sweets are very much on maybe a 4-weekly cycle of promotions, and then our Tesco owned brands are sort of at a lower price all the time to be competitive. Because they're impulse buy, I think. So there'll be something if you're queuing up and you see like a bar of chocolate there. It's something your brain might go, oh yeah, I'll quickly buy that. Whereas there might be something you haven't come in the shop for to buy. So it just kind of, it's a sales sort of ploy, I think, in a lot of the shops. I'm trying to be good. I'm not eating them quite so much as I used to, but probably a couple of times a week.
Life is precious and beautiful. Don't let sugar take it away from you. Just know your limit and try to say no. Don't believe me? Do research on your own. Let's make life long and healthy with many valuable moments together.